Only 77 seconds left. Archangel Michael says, stay alert, someone has been. My beloved child, the reason you found this message is not random. There are only 77 seconds left before a hidden truth begins moving closer to the surface, and Archangel Michael says you must stay alert. For a long time, you believed certain events in your life were disconnected. Small conversations, strange coincidences, unexpected delays, faces that appeared and disappeared without explanation. But what if none of those moments were accidents? What if someone has been quietly watching your progress, noticing your growth, and paying attention to changes you never thought anyone could see? Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next few moments may help you understand why certain things have felt different lately. Archangel Michael says there is a reason your intuition has been speaking louder than usual, and the answer is much closer than you realize. A strange shift has already begun. Perhaps you noticed it in the way people react when you enter a room. Perhaps you felt it during a quiet moment when your heart suddenly sensed that something important was approaching. Archangel Michael says someone has been observing your transformation from a distance. Not in a harmful way, but in a way that has left them deeply surprised. They expected you to remain the same person you were months ago. They expected your confidence to fade. They expected your dreams to become smaller. Instead, they watched you become stronger. They watched you continue moving forward even when nobody applauded your efforts. And now they are beginning to realize something they never expected. Don't skip. What they are seeing is forcing them to question everything they once believed about you. Every day that passes makes this realization impossible for them to ignore. Something even more surprising is about to be revealed. Archangel Michael says the person who has been paying attention never expected your light to grow this bright. They assumed your story would follow the same path as everyone else's. But recently, they noticed signs that cannot be explained away. Opportunities appearing at unusual times. Doors opening when they should have remained closed. Unexpected favor arriving exactly when it was needed most. These moments seem small when viewed separately, but together they create a pattern that is impossible to overlook. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The countdown is not about fear. It is about awareness. It is about recognizing that a major shift is already forming behind the scenes. And as Archangel Michael continues this message, the identity of the one who has been watching, and the reason they can no longer stay silent, will become clearer than ever before. A quiet realization is beginning to spread, and Archangel Michael says this is where the story becomes impossible to ignore. The person who has been paying attention to your journey recently noticed something that completely changed their perspective. It was not one dramatic event. It was a collection of small details that suddenly connected together. They saw how you kept moving forward after disappointments. They saw how you remained patient when others would have quit. They saw how you carried yourself through seasons that should have broken your confidence. And then a question entered their mind: how did you become this strong? Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. What started as simple curiosity has now become something much deeper. They are beginning to realize that your story is far more powerful than they originally believed. The most surprising part is that this realization happened when they least expected it. A memory suddenly returned to them. A conversation they once dismissed. A moment they once overlooked. Archangel Michael says they started replaying these moments again and again, searching for answers. The more they reflected, the clearer everything became. They noticed a pattern. Every challenge that appeared in your path seemed to make you stronger instead of weaker. Every setback seemed to prepare you for something greater. This discovery left them stunned because it challenged everything they assumed about your future. Don't skip. There is a reason this message found you today. What they are seeing now is only the beginning of a much larger revelation. Right now, behind the scenes, their thoughts are changing faster than ever before. Archangel Michael says they can no longer look at you the same way. The version of you they once imagined is disappearing, replaced by a much bigger truth. They are starting to understand that your current season is not the end of your story, it is the preparation stage for something remarkable. That realization has created a feeling they cannot shake. They keep wondering what will happen next. They keep asking themselves why everything around you seems to be shifting at the same time. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. In the next chapter of this message, Archangel Michael reveals the unexpected sign that convinced them beyond doubt that a powerful change is already moving toward your life. An unexpected sign appeared, and Archangel Michael says this was the moment everything started changing. The person who has been quietly paying attention could no longer dismiss what they were seeing. At first, they tried to convince themselves it was just coincidence. But the signs kept appearing. Every time they looked at your situation, they noticed progress where others expected failure. Every time they heard your name, another piece of the puzzle seemed to fall into place. What confused them the most was how calm you remained while important things were shifting around you. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They are beginning to understand that there is a difference between someone who chases success and someone who naturally attracts opportunities through persistence, growth, and quiet determination. The deeper they looked, the more questions they had. Archangel Michael says they started comparing who you are now with who you used to be. The difference shocked them. They remembered moments when people underestimated you. They remembered times when your efforts went unnoticed. They remembered situations where others assumed your best days were behind you. Yet somehow, every challenge became a stepping stone instead of a stopping point. That realization created a powerful feeling inside them. Suddenly, they understood that your journey has never followed ordinary rules. Don't skip. What they are realizing now is something they never expected to admit. The strength they once overlooked has become impossible to ignore, and the evidence keeps growing with every passing day. Now another layer of the truth is coming into view. Archangel Michael says the person watching from a distance is starting to feel a sense of urgency. They believe something important is approaching your life, and they cannot explain why the feeling is becoming stronger. It is as if they can sense a shift before it fully arrives. Certain delays are beginning to make sense. Certain unanswered questions are starting to reveal their purpose. And most importantly, they are realizing that your story is entering a completely different chapter. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. What happens next may explain why so many unusual signs have been appearing recently, and why the next revelation could change the way you see your own future forever. A hidden piece of the puzzle is finally moving into place, and Archangel Michael says this is where the message becomes even more important. The person who has been observing your journey recently noticed something they could not explain. It was not a conversation. It was not a rumor. It was a feeling that kept returning no matter how hard they tried to ignore it. Every time they thought about your future, they sensed that something significant was approaching. They began paying closer attention to the details around them, and what they discovered left them speechless. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The signs they once dismissed are now forming a clear picture, and that picture points toward a major turning point that is closer than anyone realizes. What surprised them most was the timing. Archangel Michael says there were moments when it looked as if nothing was changing for you. There were seasons when progress seemed slow and answers seemed far away. But now they understand something powerful. Many of the delays were not setbacks at all. They were preparation. While everything appeared quiet on the surface, important pieces were being arranged behind the scenes. This realization hit them all at once. Suddenly, events that never made sense before began fitting together perfectly. They started seeing connections where they once saw confusion. They started recognizing purpose where they once saw obstacles. Don't skip. The truth is becoming clearer with every passing moment, and the next revelation may be the one they never saw coming. Now a new question is occupying their thoughts day and night. Archangel Michael says they keep wondering what will happen when the full truth finally reveals itself. They can feel momentum building. They can sense that a chapter is closing and another one is preparing to open. What makes this so extraordinary is that the shift has already started, even if it cannot yet be seen completely. Small changes are creating larger outcomes. Quiet moments are leading toward meaningful opportunities. And the person who has been watching can no longer deny what they feel. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next part reveals the unexpected discovery that convinced them your life is moving towards something far greater than they ever imagined. Something unexpected happened recently, and Archangel Michael says this moment changed everything for the person who has been quietly paying attention. They came across a detail so small that most people would have ignored it. Yet for some reason, it stayed in their mind. The more they thought about it, the more they realized it connected to many other signs they had been noticing for weeks. Suddenly, a pattern began to emerge. It was as if invisible pieces were finally locking together. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. What they are seeing now is not based on wishful thinking or imagination. It is based on a series of observations that continue pointing toward the same conclusion again and again. As this realization grew stronger, they began looking back at your journey from a completely different perspective. Archangel Michael says they remembered the moments when doors seemed to close in front of you. They remembered the times when people doubted your potential. They remembered situations that appeared unfair and confusing. But now those memories look different. Instead of seeing losses, they see lessons. Instead of seeing delays, they see preparation. Instead of seeing obstacles, they see stepping stones. This shift in perspective surprised them because it revealed something powerful. The challenges that were supposed to slow you down ended up making you stronger. The setbacks that were supposed to discourage you ended up shaping you into someone far more resilient than anyone expected. Don't skip. The deeper they look, the more undeniable this truth becomes. Now they are beginning to understand why their attention keeps returning to you. Archangel Michael says there is a growing sense that your story is approaching a defining moment. Not because of luck, but because of everything that has been building beneath the surface. The signs are becoming harder to ignore. The timing feels different. The energy around your journey feels different. And the person who has been watching can no longer shake the feeling that something meaningful is about to unfold. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. What is revealed next may explain why certain people have suddenly started noticing you in a new way, and why the coming season could hold opportunities that nobody saw approaching. There is one detail that has remained hidden until now, and Archangel Michael says this detail explains why the atmosphere around your life feels different lately. The person who has been quietly observing your journey recently noticed that people are beginning to react to you in a new way. Some cannot explain it. Others do not even realize they are doing it. Yet the pattern is becoming impossible to ignore. Your presence is creating an impression that lingers long after you are gone. Your words carry more weight. Your actions are being remembered. Your decisions are being noticed. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. What once went unseen is slowly moving into the spotlight, and this shift is happening faster than most people realize. The surprising part is that this change did not happen overnight. Archangel Michael says it was built through countless moments that seemed ordinary at the time. Every lesson you learned. Every challenge you survived. Every time you chose growth over frustration. Those moments created a foundation stronger than you knew. The person watching from a distance is finally seeing the result of that foundation. They are realizing that your strength was never temporary. It was being developed piece by piece through experiences that others failed to understand. Now, when they look at your journey, they no longer see uncertainty. They see momentum. They no longer see someone trying to find their way. They see someone stepping into a new season with greater confidence than ever before. Don't skip. The next revelation connects everything together in a way that may completely change how you view the path ahead. A powerful realization is beginning to take hold. Archangel Michael says the reason so many signs have appeared recently is because a larger picture is finally coming into focus. The delays, the questions, the unexpected turns, and even the moments that seemed confusing are starting to reveal their purpose. What looked random was actually preparation. What felt slow was actually progress. And what seemed hidden is now preparing to be revealed. The person who has been paying attention can feel this shift more strongly with every passing day. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Because in the next chapter of this message, Archangel Michael reveals the discovery that convinced them beyond all doubt that a major breakthrough is much closer than anyone expected. A breakthrough signal has finally appeared, and Archangel Michael says this is the moment the entire story begins to make sense. The person who has been quietly watching your journey recently experienced something they cannot stop thinking about. It was not a dramatic event or a shocking announcement. It was a sudden realization that arrived without warning. In one powerful moment, they understood that every sign they had been noticing was connected. Every delay, every unexpected turn, every small success that seemed insignificant at the time suddenly formed a pattern. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. For the first time, they could clearly see that your path has been leading towards something much bigger than anyone expected. What once looked like random events now appears to be part of a much larger plan unfolding step by step. What surprised them most was how close this change seems to be. Archangel Michael says they expected your journey to remain in a waiting season much longer. Instead, they are beginning to notice movement everywhere they look. New possibilities are appearing. Old barriers are losing their power. Situations that once felt stuck are beginning to shift in unexpected ways. The more they observe, the stronger their conviction becomes. They can no longer dismiss the signs as coincidence. They can no longer ignore the feeling that something important is approaching. Don't skip. The truth unfolding around you right now is stronger than rumors, stronger than doubts, and stronger than anything that tried to slow you down. Every challenge you faced has been building toward this very moment. Now a final realization is taking hold. Archangel Michael says the reason so much attention has gathered around your journey is because people are beginning to recognize what was hidden before. They are seeing your resilience. They are seeing your growth. They are seeing the strength you developed during seasons when nobody was paying attention. What was once overlooked is now becoming impossible.